my gosh. Hit me, baby, one more time. Baby, what I'm supposed to know. Ooh, ooh.
Hey guys!
Hi.
Hey guys!
Hey, what's up?
This is Liz.
Hi.
I did something kind of crazy and bought like every single Colourpop eyeshadow palette. So we're going to talk about all of them and share our reviews and our first thoughts. And I've seen some of them.
I have not seen any of them yet. I've been waiting patiently.
Let's get into it.
Oh my god, this is it.
So I've been a Colourpop fan for like 2 years now actually, and I've been using their eyeshadow palettes. And if you guys don't know, Colourpop makes really good quality makeup for very inexpensive.
Formulated really great.
These 8 palettes are the 8 palettes that I had prior, because at the time they only had 8 palettes and now I have all of them. So I actually got their exclusive All I See Is Magic palette from last Christmas, 2017. Well, I don't sell this anymore, so you can't get it. So we're gonna move on, but I use this all the time.
My little pony, my little pony.
It's the cutest packaging, and the colors are so fun.
I love shimmer, anything shimmer and shine. This one is called Twilight, this one right here.
I like that because it's like pastel-y. Even though they're bright colors, you know, they're not like...
They're not too much. Very springtime, very throwing back to your childhood when things were more simple. Boom.
Element of surprise. What do you think about this packaging?
Oh my gosh, if it was a shirt, I'd wear it.
I just pictured like this Hawaiian shirt and this print, and you just rocking it with some like socks and slides.
Dude, straight up. Oh my god, that would be the dopiest thing in my life.
So I like this palette a lot because it's browns with a random neon pink. Like, it's so random. And then there's also like this purple color, which like it's kind of cool. And also, okay, this color, it's called Rayon.
It's like if a unicorn pissed.
Yeah, that's a good explanation.
Okay, if a unicorn peed and then this color came out, so it's obviously beautiful.
Not
So
bad.
these ones,
Are the same freaking.
this one's I Think I Love You.
Not so sure about it though.
Not so sure, which makes you double entendre.
These are the only palettes that have the same packaging, which I think is a little funny. Everything else is different. So this is I Think I Love You, and that's double entendre. So you guys can compare, even though they're the same packaging, they are different.
They are different, but if you can see in both of them, I'm noticing that there's a lot of like nudie brown shimmer, so it's like literally you can't go wrong with either of these. This one has more sparkles.
They're very comparable palettes in the sense that they're both brown undertone palettes. I would say this is probably more like cheetah leopardy with the yellow, well, gold and the black, whereas this is more like wearable, softer browns.
This one is more during the day, a late lunch.
Matte, also that's all.
Yeah, there are a lot of matte
This
colors
is
in here.
much more shimmery and more evening-ish.
This one right here is called Hard, and I agree with it. It's hard. It's so hard.
Like,
I'm gonna
you're
start
about to
saying
be
that.
Cute AF. Now I'm a little confused because it says cute AF here, but then
Yes, please.
yeah, I don't. It's
In
called
black.
it's called a Yes Please palette. So this is actually Colourpop's first like real bright warm palette that they made. And it was very popular when it first came out. This one's pretty matte. Also, it has a yellow, which, if you guys know anything about palettes, there's not a ton. Do you find like a ton of yellow eyeshadows? Like,
Not really,
super
and
yellow?
I love, oh my god, I love yellows. I like the fiery look with some, like a sunset.
Kylie Jenner did that yellow eyeliner look.
Rosa. She!
Trivia about me is that is the first Colourpop eyeshadow palette I ever bought, and the reason I bought it was last Halloween, 2017 Halloween. I was Glenda the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz, and I needed a pink eyeshadow palette for my pink eyeshadow look, and I couldn't find an all pink palette, so this is the one I had. Colourpop discontinued it, and they brought it back because of popular demand. It's a very rosy palette.
I love like roses.
I love that packaging, actually.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
I'd say that's actually one of my favorite packaging out of all of the ones I've gotten.
Yeah.
It's a girly palette. It's very,
very girly.
springtime. I'm innocent and like want to play on the
It's
swing.
almost romantic. It is. It's like,
Show them again.
so like you have all of these just dainty colors. That's what they are. They're very dainty. They're light. They're not too pigmented. They do have some like.
They're very buildable too.
Yes, so you can build on all of them.
If you are looking for like a natural look and you don't want browns, you like rosy colors, that's definitely a great palette for you. You had me at hello. I don't really like, I understand, well, what I'm seeing, I don't know if you're seeing this, but it looks like lights to me, right?
Oh my gosh, it's Pinterest.
It looks like lights on a pergola.
Okay.
I'm not loving the colors of this actually. I feel like,
Is it false advertising inside?
yeah, it's not colorful. Like, I don't really understand. Like, it's not like a super colorful palette.
It's very ombre.
This is kind of like the brown palettes, but it's more of purpley undertones, I'd say. So that's kind of what makes it different. So we have like a soft brown, and then a darker brown, and then a rosy, and then a purpley. Gotta keep track.
Moonstruck.
I'm the winning ticket.
Look, see. Look, see.
Look,
see.
What is DTR? Down to...
Down to a wrangle.
Those are the first 8 palettes that I had. Let's dive into the new palettes that I just got. I must say, they've released some new palettes since I ordered all these for Black Friday. But, you know, girls trying to keep up, and they've been releasing them real quick. Chasing Rainbows palette. It's so holographic and beautiful. And it is the only palette that has the packaging that slides out. Whereas all of the other ones are boxes. This is plastic, which like seems stupid, but you can also DIY this into a picture frame. Like and comment below if you want me to do that. This palette, can we just see how holographic it is, and it's like rainbowy and beautiful, and I said I like color and sparkles, so it's everything I imagined. And it's not false advertising because, BAM!
OMG. Rainbow!
Look at that freaking reflection though, like, that's my coming phase. Here's a gold, and it is a actual gold, not like a yellow or a brown. It is a gold. We have 2 blue shades. We have this beautiful lavender. Actually, it's called Not Playing. Also, they started doing this. They didn't do it on the first palettes, where they put
the name on there. I was just looking. That is the coolest thing.
Wake. That's called, right?
Woke. She's not woke.
Ooh.
Woke.
I'm wake, not woke. If you are into color and you want a little taste of every family, you have 2 blues, you have a little purple, orange, yellow, you're kind of all over it. You don't have a green though. There is no green in this palette, which
But you can make a green.
I kind of wish that there was a green though. But I do like that even if you're not super into color and maybe you want like a natural look, there's like all these browns here. So you can still be neutral and like add a pop of color, you know?
Get it? Colourpop.
And also there's a black, which, you know, everyone needs a good black.
Oh my gosh, it's the princess one, you guys! You can kind of see, it's like all of their, like...
Signatures.
It's their signatures.
The
It's their
princess
autograph.
signatures.
It's called It's a Princess Thing, and don't I know it. Ooh.
The inside of the box, and I like detail. Detail's important. So so the inside of the box matches.
These aren't just the princesses, they're sketched, which I think is really awesome and really pretty. Where when you open it, you see all of their signatures again. Boo! Oh my god!
That actually, this color is literally perfect for a boo.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool!
And that's actually a really great color for the beast. Here's another black too, but this is, okay, so the difference though, this black is sparkly and that black is matte.
This one's magical.
Like, these are all everyday, daytime, I'm going to work. Great gold and silver. You have a great dark brown and black.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like transitional from daytime to evening. So I'm hitting the gym and then I gotta do my makeup at the gym with these for work. Then I go to work and I'm going to the bar and then I use these. You know?
They're all buildable.
Yeah, and you can create so many looks. Those are 2 really fun collections. Speaking of collections, this is one I was very excited about.
Zodiac!
Okay, so one thing, I didn't really follow Kathleen Lights, but then I found out that she was working in Colourpop, and I started to look at her, watch her videos. So I know she put a lot of thought into this. These are all zodiac signs. So they're all gold and shiny. They're all shiny. And this is the best part. It's black on the outside. And then the palette is blue.
It reminds you of like when you look at a star chart.
Like, it's very astrological, even though it's a makeup palette just like all the other ones. You really have that feeling of astrology in your palette.
Yeah, because all the names too,
Are the signs. So there's 12 pans and 12 signs.
Yes.
So I'm a Leo.
I'm Aquarius.
The Leo is this one here. It's like this like creamsicle. I actually like want to eat it.
So I'm Aquarius, and this is what I swatched. Oh my gosh.
I also feel like there's not a ton of periwinkle colors in palettes. And then this color here, hello.
It's very in your face with the color, not subtle.
And so if you watch Kathleen Light's video on what she was thinking about when she created this palette, she wanted each color to kind of reflect your personality traits that come along with your sun sign.
I'm a Cancer for my moon. This one's the Cancer. Oh my gosh.
That's a nice little combo. They're all specific to like reflecting what your personality traits kind of are as whatever sign you are, but at the same time they all work pretty well together to give you really unique looks. Like, this is a very unique palette that I haven't seen anything really like.
Dream Street palette, moons, stars, a swirl of amazingness.
This is actually Kathleen Light's first collaboration with Colourpop.
On the inside, I don't know if y'all can see, it is black and it looks almost like a little kid's like book.
Bedroom, or yeah, book's better.
Like a book, yeah. So she stayed true to her packaging and kept the look
It's
going.
such a nice like rose gold color.
It is, it's really pretty. Dream Streets on another planet.
Where dreams come true! It's like
Ooh.
Disneyland on another planet.
Mermaid Boy, which is this one. It's legit eyes.
I feel like this is very versatile. This is
Subtle.
muted a bit more. You know?
Oh yeah, it is, because there's this color called Spark right here. And it's like a
Coral.
It's like a coral.
More of like a Vineyard Vines men's shorts.
Oh my god, it does!
Another collaboration is the Perception palette.
Ooh,
This,
that's so
I
sick.
kind of feel like they're coming for Kylie Jenner's brand though. I like that better, the actual palette. It looks more like splattered paint. Like, what's that guy's name? I'll insert his name right here. There's a few really colorful ones. This is one of them.
Oh, just doesn't that make you want to put it on your face hole?
It's like really rainbow, and it's like the Chasing Rainbows palette is like more bright, and this is the same kind of vibes, but a darker version almost. These are much brighter.
Those, yeah, those are definitely to make a point, and this is.
But I'm real happy because there's a green in that palette.
There it is. Oh, look at that.
Also, can we please just talk about that orange? It's like, that is like a orange, as in I'm eating the juice, orange juice in the morning, like
You drink
very orange.
orange juice.
Well, I eat oranges and I get the juice in my mouth. Okay. Shayla, you killed it. I gotta start watching your videos because you did a good job. It's a salvage palette. Okay?
Salvage.
This really reminds me of like Mexico, right? Like not Mexico itself, but like Mexican dresses, the embroidery
Oh
that they
yeah,
have, right?
that's so pretty.
Or even the Day of the Dead skulls that they like draw. Okay, I am a little disappointed that this is just like straight up white on the outside. All of the other ones are like cool. They brought that design all the way down, nice and reflective.
Oh.
So this is cool. Again, you have your complementary colors, you have your blues and your oranges.
Sangria's my favorite.
This actually really reminds me of sangria. Also, a quick note. Palettes that come with mirrors are $2 extra. There's only a few that have mirrors. This is one of them. You're a good sport. Talking about this packaging real quick, loving the cheetah print. Like, I either hate cheetah print or I love it.
My baby shower was all cheetah print. Thanks,
Why was I not
Snooki.
invited? Next one.
Next.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Ready?
Ready? Oh my gosh, that freaking.
Green?
Oh my gosh.
These are really complementary colors. So if you guys don't know, again, on that color wheel, yellow and purple are opposite. So that yellow is such a beautiful gold, like gold. And then here is a really nice matte yellow with a hint of orange. And then you have this bright purple. Is that a yawn or a shocked face? Oh look, it matches your lipstick. Here's another purple. Then there's a really,
The green! The green.
like that hunter green was awesome, but this is like such a nice lime fairy tale. I feel like I am
Oh
in
my gosh,
a
yes.
fairy in the
Tinkerbell.
woods. Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's Tinkerbell's dress. Oh,
Love this palette.
Give it to me straight.
I feel like I just mic dropped, but I didn't. Okay, so
I love the color.
as you can see, the box was like more of a lavenderish purple. It is like a very soft purplish pink. Give it to me straight. What are your thoughts? Looks like this. Okay, so I feel like this is almost like a She Palette 2.0-ish. It is very rosy, very feminine, very dainty. I like the She Palette packaging better. So very similar undertones. This is the same family, but a little bit darker and some different shades. So if you love pink, like rosy shadows, then get both of these.
Yes.
If that's like your cup of tea.
Oh, definitely.
They would complement each other very well. You could do a lot of like mixed looks together. Oh, the last 6 that we are going to talk about are like conjoint palettes. So they release 2 at a time that like are meant to be opposites but like go together. Here's the wet.
Here's lit.
So obviously here they are in a bathtub. These are the only palettes that have photographs on them. I think that they did a really good job in, first off, they have the wet like written behind.
And lit all over this one, which
And
is really good.
I do like that they are obviously like, even though they're different packaging, they obviously go together. They're very royal looking, you know? LOL, I'm crying.
Oh my gosh. Mercy.
Skinny Legend.
Mercy.
The wet one's silver and the lit one is
Gold. Very us right now.
I love glitter anything. So sparkly. I don't think any of the other ones have that much glitter on them.
No. Ooh, oh, dang.
I like this because it's very like oceany. Like this is real blue, like blue, blue, blue. And then there's this blue, but it's like a little bit of a greenish blue, like a seaweed color almost.
Oh.
And this white is not a white, it's like a very
It's like a pastel blue.
Blue.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And
It's like a
these-
powder blue.
yeah,
Powder
perfect.
blue.
And these are great to neutralize it for like daytime. I would not buy this palette or either of these palettes if you are not looking for a bright color. Like
Bright blues.
Like, right. And that one too, like I would only buy it if you wanted bright, warm, fiery shades.
Ooh, I love this yellow.
Yeah, that's probably the best yellow out of all of them.
Oh my gosh. This one's Mercy. See that one right there? Oh my gosh.
LOL, I'm crying. I'm literally crying because this shade over here is so amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm crying literally. I have never seen a shade this color. Like you could see how bright it is in the camera. Like I've never seen a color. First off, it's hard to find whites, but then with a little bit of blue undertone.
But you can tell. And the silver.
That is a freaking silver, man.
Oh my god, that's my favorite to put on my eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh, she did it. It looks like she's wearing
Okay,
a bracelet.
Can we just say that's one swatch? I must say, a lot of them are pretty blendable and buildable. These you don't really build. It's just like you
put them on. If you want one of these colors, you're putting them on to have those colors.
Yeah, it's not really like I'm gonna build and make it softer. It's like, I mean, obviously you can, but
Why?
can you imagine these? If not, like just a brown, like imagine using these on your like lid, right, matte brown, and then doing a crazy eyeliner with one of these. Now another duo pack is the Mar and Soul palette. Soul,
Mar.
Soul,
Mar.
Soul,
Mar.
Well, first off, I'm not loving the packaging, to be honest.
It's a little.
I feel like
it's like
they put in a little, like not as much effort as some of the other ones. It looks like you're in a pool, and this one is like the sun-ish kind of.
yeah, soul.
Without even opening them, you kind of know you're going in the same direction as the wet and lip palette that we just opened. But also, side note, these are 9-pan palettes. They're plastic. All of the other ones are not, and they have big mirrors. But these are 9 pans.
The Mar. Oh. It's just so
You can just create so many. Like,
Oh my
amazing-
gosh.
Which I've never really been into like wearing a ton of blue eyeshadow, but these blues are so pigmented. So this, the Soul, I am in love with this red. If you guys don't know, reds are very hard to formulate, like very hard.
Ready?
Off, look at that.
Oh!
These ones do not have the names on the front. Also love a matte peach color. That is beautiful. Two other 9-pan palettes. They are not any cheaper than the 12-pan palettes, which is a little funny, but you get big mirror, you know, whatever. So the first one is the Brown Sugar palette.
And I got,
So they have come out with a third one. It's a purple one. I don't have it, obviously. Real quick note though, this is like kind of camo, which I thought was interesting. I don't know how it has anything to do with it. And then it's nice and like reflective.
I love the pink.
Okay,
Oh,
when you see that,
OMG.
it just instantly makes me think of Barbie.
Ooh la la.
There you go first.
Ooh la la. Dude, these colors are dopey. Okay, so if you're really into pink and you're into that bright, look at me, you're proving a point. You're making a point.
You're very confident.
You are so confident, and pink is your color.
I feel like if you're like, you know those girls who like literally get plastic surgery to look like a life doll?
Oh,
Not only, but that's one thing you could go with it.
these, but I appreciate color, and
Oh, me
these
too.
colors are, boom. Oh my god.
This is great to pair if you are going to, like, say, a music festival or something that, like, Halloween, obviously, but, like, if you're going somewhere really fun, Electric Carnival, something like that, Coachella, anything like that. Really, you really like that palette.
It's a fun palette.
It is really fun, and it's very bright. I'd say that's probably the brightest palette out of all of them. Did you just choose your pants? Let me know when you're done with that. On the She palette, obviously this is completely different, and if you want neutral pinks, this is not for you. But I do really like these two shades here, and I will definitely use those two shades even like on a normal day because they're beautiful rosy colors.
Yes. Brown sugar.
Here's the palette.
Ooh, it's
So-
very pretty.
So I actually love this out of some of the other brown palettes because it is a very evening night out palette, definitely very wintry. It's actually pretty neutral, like it's not too cool and it's not too warm. All mattes here, and then the middle line is shimmers. This is a smoky eye palette, and I feel like a lot of the other ones are not focused on smoky eye, they're more just like neutral every day.
Each and every one of them just go beautifully together.
Everything is complementary each other, like you can mix them all at once. Wrapping up, our last pair is
Fame
and Fortune.
Let's see what we have in the box today, folks.
So this is obviously pink and that's blue.
Yeah.
But to keep it consistent, there's like these little polka dot diamond things. Again, I feel like the packaging could be a little bit better on this one. There's not as much of a story. I like stories in my palettes, you know?
Yes.
With the Zodiac, you have a whole feeling. With the Princess, you have a whole feeling.
I am confused when you open this. Just wait.
Yeah. Okay, so this makes no sense. The outside of the box is so ugly. Like, no
and then
offense.
this is so cute.
Like, here's my story that I was talking about, okay?
Look. Oh my gosh. I really freaking love this.
It's so cute. This is a little interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, you were not expecting that, huh?
Wow. Okay, so you guys are going to get what I'm saying. So you see this front. You see the story.
Right.
Okay.
Like, this collection
The
is a little
fair.
weird.
It's the fair. You think cotton candy colors. You think bright
And
red.
youthful, fun, you know, what do you think of when you think of a circus? So I'm already have a little bit of a problem with the fact that the box has nothing to do
with the inside.
and then this box has nothing to do with its inside that. Go ahead with your fame.
Okay, you guys are going to be shocked. Okay, so look. See this? This is the palette.
So I do like, I'd say
I love the palette.
it's
just-
beautiful. It makes
the
no
packaging
sense.
makes no sense at all.
But I would say that's probably the only cool tone brown palette.
It's really
Right?
good.
Like we have a lot of brown palettes, but
these are
none-
cool tones.
Right. So they're very mauve-y and like purpley almost, but like brown purpley. If you guys are into nudes and neutral colors, I would definitely say out of everything, Fame palette is the best one for you. Also, that is the big palette. So that's a 16-pan palette, whereas all the other brown palettes are only 12. It is obviously a bit more expensive, but that's like your one-stop shop to all cool tone browns. Again, packaging doesn't make any sense.
What?
Yeah, so like I guess it does because that's cool and this is a warm tone.
Okay.
Okay,
but-
I can see it.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
It's
at the
a
beginning.
thing, but
It does make sense, I guess. Like, if you look at the rose too, they're kind of comparable. But I'd say this is more comparable to some of the other palettes we've seen. This is pretty colorful. So we have a lot of bases covered with all of these colors. We have to do the math to see how many colors there are.
extravaganza.
This one right here is extravaganza.
I love both palettes. Just the packaging and the
It
names
doesn't make sense.
and the boxes, like the story isn't told. Don't get me wrong, love the palettes, would totally recommend
And
them.
I love the packaging on the outside.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so cute.
oh my gosh.
I just wish they used this packaging for a circus themed palette. At Colourpop, I've noticed their matte shadows are much more blendable and like buildable, whereas their shimmer shadows are like one swipe is enough. If you guys don't know any history on Colourpop, they started their company on their Super Shock eyeshadows and highlighters and all of that. So they like really got down their shimmer formula, and also obviously like their mattes are super pigmented, but I've noticed like, hello.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is a matte here, so they all
God.
work. But I've just noticed that they're like super wet and just like,
Yeah, so you look one way and you look another, and it's just,
I'm feeling myself.
oh, look at that.
I'm feeling myself.
Feeling myself. Feeling myself. That's all of them.
That's all of them. We're gonna go through the families real quick. So the Give It To Me Straight, the Ooh La La, and the She palette are the pink palettes. If you love color and you love pink, get this one. If you love like really dainty colors, get the She palette. And if you prefer more of a purpley undertone, rosy color, then get the Give It To Me Straight palette.
So then we got the
Browns.
browns. I would recommend this to anyone who needs more of a cooler.
Or just like, I think that's probably the best neutral palette out of all of these. You know, like if you're not trying to go too crazy and you just need a neutral everyday look and you don't want crazy, that I would say is the best for you.
You had me at hello. So that one's more purpley, brown purples.
Yeah.
Like, it's really cool actually. I like the brown sugar.
That's actually one of my favorites, I think, my
This
staples
one?
that I would get. If I were to like get staples, that would probably be one of, and that would be my evening palette. The Double Entendre and I Think I Love You. As we said before, they're pretty comparable. You can't go wrong really with either of them. They're very everyday, you know, neutral
Get both
browns. If you like neutral browns, but you want to have more versatility, get both of those. They complement. You can wear both of them very well
You
together.
can mix and match each palette.
And then if you like browns with a teeny bit of color, then I would go with the Element of Surprise.
Lit is where you need to go for an awesome yellow, really good, bright.
You know, even
pigmented
though that one
colors.
is smaller, I prefer that one over the Yes Please. I don't know, I just personally prefer this one. I just think it's really rich.
Your
If you want
browns.
like an orange palette, that's better. If you want like red and yellow, then I would go with the Lit palette, personally. Now moving on to the blues real quick, there's really only the two blue palettes. I actually am obsessed with both of them. If you want all blues and oceany and, you know, rich, again, the wet and lit palettes are very rich. And if you want more of a creamsicle, sun, beach day, this is your palette. Quick recap on the colorful palettes. That is kind of where Colourpop stands, which is obviously great. We're gonna eliminate the My Little Pony and the All I See Is Magic because they are both not sold anymore.
Unfortunately.
I would say the Chasing Rainbows is best if you are someone who wants kind of a variety of bright colors. Mattes, super in your face, and a lot of fun, whereas a lot of the other ones are more wearable rainbow palettes. This is very Coachella, Festa Lily. The Dream Street is kind of if you want some color, but you want more of a wearable palette with a bit of color. The Good Sport palette, like this is a fierce palette. If you want like kind of jungly vibes, the Perception palette I think is your must if you want wearable rainbow colors. It's again a 16 pan palette, has that mirror for you. It is your end all be all for travel coloring needs.
Fortune, if you want more of a like not so much in your face color.
I'd say this is a more evening time.
And this one's more throughout the day. This is Salvage.
It's nighttime, but I like that it has that random pop of color in there. That I'd say is the more evening time wear of this, but these really complement each other actually. I'd say this is very girly.
It's dainty, it's petite, it's light.
This is also a very feminine palette that is more colorful than the She and, you know, the Rosy palettes. These are all of the Colourpop palettes as of November, so obviously they've come out with a few more, but this is most of them. Like, I think they may come out with 3 or 4, and they're always going to come out with new ones, so I plan to keep collecting them. Everyone collects something, and mine are these palettes. They're such a great deal and such great quality, and I am so happy. And hi. Okay, also leave in the comments if you let your dog kiss you or not. I love all of their palettes. I love every single one. I'm so happy. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, hit that red button down below, and leave in the comments what you guys want to see next, your thoughts, and what palette is your favorite out of all of these, and any recommendations on makeup looks you want me to try or any challenges you want us to try using these. That would be great. But thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing us rant and banter about all of these 24 palettes. Bye!
Bye!